One of the criticisms that some people have against Star Citizen is that it costs hundreds or even thousands of dollars to play. It's not really true. If you go to the Star site and click on the Pledge Store, which is pledged to back the project, then click on Game Packages. And each of the game packages includes both the chip that you see listed and the Star Citizen digital download. All you need to play Star Citizen, both now and in the future when it actually finished, will be a game package. And all the game packages include at least one ship, starting with the very small single-seat starter ships, and of course up to the larger multi-person, multiplayer ships. You don't have to buy the large ships. In fact, you can earn these ships in-game by running missions and doing other things to earn money. I recommend, if you're interested, wait till these are on sale. This is the standard price, but you can actually get them as low as $35 to $40 during one of their special events throughout the year. These two ships are single-seaters, light fighters, light cargo, do some general things. This ship isn't as good as a fighter, but it does have passenger seats for 2 passengers inside. Let's take a more detailed look at this particular ship. Okay, this is the Anvil C8 Pisces that I showed you on the pledge page just a second ago. This is available both as a starter package ship and also as an add-on ship for the larger Carrack ship, which I'll be showing a little bit later. I don't think it's that great of a starter ship personally for combat, but some people like it. In fact, when you fly the tutorial missions, when you first start playing Star Citizen, often it puts you in one of these ships. Let's go ahead and land. So I'll give you a tour of the ship.
Landing complete.
And when you're land on a planet, or even in a space station, it's often a good idea to press I to turn off your thrusters. Sometimes the ships get a little floaty in high winds if the thrusters are on. Press Y to get out of the pilot seat. And here you see one of the current bugs with the ships. If there's lawn vegetation on a planet, they will poke through the bottom of the ship. Now this ship is handy for some cargo missions because it has 2 cargo grids left and right at the back of the ship. And also you can bring your friends along because it has 2 jump seats, so they can ride along with you. However, their view is not going to be very good. Go to the back, open the rear ramp. Here you see some of the terrain on the planet Microtech. The C8 itself is a very small ship, which also some people like because it's very handy. You can get in and out of small areas. Now, as I said, this ship costs $40 to $45, depending on whether or not there's a sale going on. And you can use it to run some simple cargo missions, some simple combat missions, and you can carry your friends around. And with it, you can earn in-game cash. You earn enough in-game cash, you can buy larger, more capable ships that can earn cash faster. You do that long enough, and eventually you can afford to purchase one of these. This is the Carrack Exploration Ship. And I purchased it entirely with in-game money. It took me several months, most of which was earned doing mining with a mining ship that I had to save up for. But once you purchase it with in-game money, you keep it. It is insured, so if it crashes, you can claim it and it's restored. Let's go inside and take a look at it. Okay, as we go up the main ramp, we first enter the garage of the Carrack. Let's go ahead and just close this door so we don't get any uninvited guests while we're doing the tour. As you can see, the garage is large enough that it can actually hold several small vehicles or one large vehicle. And the ground vehicles themselves can be purchased in-game with in-game money. As we can continue on in, the Carrack has 3 large cargo bays. In the future, these cargo bays will be replaceable with some other types of modules, but for now, all you can do is haul cargo in them. Get further back, go to the main elevator. And as you can see, the Carrack has 4 decks. Let's start on the habitation deck here. Now, among other things, the habitation deck has the med bay. The med bay can accommodate multiple people who are injured at one time. And this room actually allows you to set the med bay as a respawn point. So if you and your friends are doing some sort of FPS mission and somebody gets killed, they'll respawn on the ship rather than having to go all the way back to the planet they started at. Speaking of your crew, there is adequate crew quarters, recreation facilities, other areas I'm not going to go over right now. And now we come down to the main bridge. It has a pilot seat, co-pilot seats. However, the bridge is larger than you might think. It's actually a 2-level bridge. The upper bridge is where the ship commander would most likely be stationed. It has a remote gunner seat for one of the remote control turrets. Navigation display, which is not available yet. And the upper crew position. As you can see, it has very, very good visibility. One of my favorite ships as far as visibility goes. So we continue back. This is a drone bay, ship repair facility. Those aren't functional yet. And it has a hangar bay, which you can see it has its own copy of the Pisces, which we started off with. Which can be accessed by these doors. However, if we continue going back, we find the port and starboard man turrets. Once you go into it and activate it, they pop out from the hull and have a wide variety of view to the left and right. Basically 180 degrees per side. And we continue back. Have a large 2-story engine room. And the engineering gameplay, where it allows you to repair your ships in flight, is just now being added to the game. And finally, have the cartography deck. Which again has a large cartography or navigation section, which is not fully operational yet. And large airlocks to allow you to EVA out in zero gravity. And there you can see the hangar doors for the hangar we saw below. And remember, this ship is bought entirely with in-game money. Someone with my skill level, flying a few hours a week, Took me several months to earn enough to buy the ship. But I did it, and you can start with just one of the small $40 to $45 game packages. You can buy more expensive ships if you want to, but you don't need to buy expensive ships to play this game.